Hey everyone, I'm Landon Loper with NextGen Real Estate, and I am back again on beautiful Lake Murray here in South Carolina. And if you're unfamiliar where Lake Murray is, we're basically right in the center of the state. We're 2.5 hours to get to the mountains, other lakes, North Myrtle Beach, the ocean, by the way, which is also where I sell as well as North Myrtle Beach. But here on beautiful Lake Murray, you've got everything you want. If you missed my last video I took you from this cove to Sandy Beach, so make sure you check that description below. I have a link there for you to be able to watch that video so you can check out Sandy Beach and see everything that Sandy Beach is about. But today I'm gonna actually take you right here from the halfway point at Lake Murray, and we're gonna go straight up the Saluda River, about halfway between Lake Murray and Lake Greenwood. Now the Saluda River is what feeds into Lake Greenwood, which then comes back into the Saluda River and turns back into here on Lake Murray. So we're gonna go all the way up there today. It's about, from here where I'm at on this dock, it's right at about a 65-mile round trip. So depending on where you're coming from on the lake, sometimes you want to take some extra gas. So for me, this is pretty much a haul. I'm not going to go slow, so I'm bringing some extra gas with me here today, and we'll be able to make it up and back, no problem. But y'all, if y'all are ready to go, let's hit the water and get on up to the river. Okay, so we're making our way out of the cove just a little bit here, but I wanted to point out some of the nice houses you'll see right here on Lake Murray. This is just a small taste on the Lexington side of the lake right here. Don't worry, they get bigger, but I just at least wanted to point out this is the neighborhood Turner's Point. But let's go ahead and continue making our way. If you see straight in front of us right here, that whole stretch of land you see, that's actually Shore Road and Shoal Island. That's kind of that marker of that halfway point at the lake. So we're gonna head right to the tip of that, and I'll see you there. We've now made it to that halfway point I was talking about at the lake. This is the point of reference I like to tell everybody who's unfamiliar with the lake is Shore Road and Shoal Island right here behind me. That is our reference for the center of the lake. You got Bomb Island that's right here. That's famous for the Doolittle Raiders. They did practice their World War II bombing runs on. So all around us, we got Lexington behind me, Chapin's right here in front of me. We're gonna run up to the Prosperity and the Saluda side of the lake. That's where the Saluda River is. But I wanna stop here at the Twin Islands up here. My sons like to call them Gar Island because there's always so many gar there. But we're gonna stop there. That way you can see the beauty of Lake Murray at this spot here in the middle. Let's go. So we have made it to the Twin Islands now. I just want to show you a little bit of the beauty here on Lake Murray, right in the center. All right, so let's get up in the air and show you the beauty of this place. But as a pro tip here on Lake Murray, bring an anchor. This lake's mostly all rocks, very little sand. You'll tear your boat or your ski up if you beach it. So that's my word of advice. But where we're at right now, like I said, middle of the lake. Middle of the lake here at the Twin Islands. Right now, what we're looking straight at, that's going to be towards Bomb Island and the Lake Murray Dam. If we get up here, you'll see Bomb Island way out there, straight out into the distance. And it's a gorgeous day today. It's got some wind up here too, so we got a little bit of chop. But that's gonna be Bomb Island and the dam straight ahead. If I turn to the right here, all this over here, this is gonna be that Shore Island and Shore Road, Shoal Island, excuse me, and Shore Road. And then off in the distance, that is the Lexington side of the lake. If I'm gonna turn back to the left here, so you kind of have a sense of where we're at. Over here, this is going to be the Chapin side of the lake, and that'll run you into the Prosperity, Newberry side of the lake, all the way up to Saluda River where we are going today. Let's do a quick turnaround right here. As we turn around, that's going to be some of the neighborhoods in Chapin. That's Timberlake over there, and then way out into the distance, you're going to see this little opening. That's actually where you go. Most people come through Lake Murray and look at it on Google Maps and just think it's a straight line. It's really not a straight line. You have to make a right turn and then a left turn and then another right turn to get up to the Saluda River. It's not a straight line like you would think it would be. So don't go left right here. You want to stick to your right, but I would definitely tell you, use your Garmin, use your GPS, Google Maps, whatever it is you got. that'll help you guide the lake, obviously. But this is the beauty up here. Now, if I pan to my left here, this is going to be Lexington, where it turns into the Gilbert side of the lake, and that's again where that Shoal Island and Shore Road are all a part of this right here. That's a huge piece of land that comes out into the lake. And that's what fools everybody, thinking that straight ahead right here, that is actually where Lake Murray continues. No, that'll take you to 378 at the Devil's Backbone Bridge, where the new San Jose Mexican is, but we actually want to go straight right here, and that's where we're going to go. See where that boat's going right there right now? That's where we're heading. So this is the center part of Lake Murray, and let's finish it on up and head that way towards Billy Dreer right there. Let's get a move on now. Like I said when we were up in the air, if you go left here, that's bad. That's going to take you to Devil's Backbone and 378 in Gilbert, but we're going to, and Leesville, but we're going to go straight through these islands right there. That's going to be Dreer Island State Park ahead of us, so you just pass Dreer Island State Park, and that'll lead you on to the river. Let's go. We have now made it to Dreer Island State Park, so everything right here in front of us, this is Dreer Island State Park. We're just gonna loop around the island here, go under the bridge, no wake zone, just to show you off a little bit of what Dreer Island State Park is. But everybody loves plenty of camping spots out there for you to come out. You can bring your boat or camp. You can drive to the Dreer Island State Park and camp. But this is one of the stops that you'll see on the way to the Saluda River. So let's just finish on checking it out. You'll also notice beautiful homes that are on the Chapin side right here. Okay, so now here at Dreer Island State Park, we're gonna go under the bridge here, but this is just a little marina that they have here. They got the ramp on the other side. There's a ton of parking here. One thing I will say, if you ever come and put in at Dreer Island in the summertime, is you better get here early. I've had people get here 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning, and this ramp be completely filled up, so you wanna make sure you get to Dreer Island super early. But they do have some of the slips here that some people rent out that they dock and hold their boats at. But let's continue on through Dreer Island. Now, I just wanted to kind of reiterate, we didn't have to come through this no wake zone here. It's just such a beautiful day. And this little part right here that separates the mainland, actually this is an island here and there's another bridge on the other side right here. But it's just such a pretty day to come through here and see the scenery, come under the bridge. We could have skipped this whole no wake zone if we had gone around all of Dreer Island State Park, but I just wanted to show you just some of the beautiful scenery here on Lake Murray as we're heading up to the Saluda River. But this is where everybody comes out to the very edge by car to get to the island, is using these bridges. But we're just gonna pass right on through here and then we'll continue on up the Saluda River. Wanted to mention that if we didn't come through the no wake zone behind us with that bridge, if we would have came right here at our left, that brings you all the way around Dreer Island. You can keep on going, no wake zones. Let's continue up to the river. Beautiful day, man. Can't beat being out on the lake on a Wednesday morning. Feel like you got it to yourself. It's incredible. Love it. We've come to a spot to now where you've got to make a left turn to continue up to the Saluda River here. As you start to get up to the top of the lake here, you'll start noticing the green markers that are marking heading up there. You just need to follow those green markers and it'll help you get up there. But we're going to basically take a left turn right here and keep continuing on up. Let's go. Now check this out. These people know how to party right here. Let's come up here and show you this. Check that out. a slide right off the back porch, right into the lake. Now that's awesome. I'd love to do that. I know my kids would love to do it too. All right, let's keep on going. Okay, well, we have now officially pretty much made it to what is now the Saluda River. I love the top end of the lake up here. It definitely gets narrow. It feels totally different from the start of this video, where that big, wide open, massive area of Lake Murray down below and the Lexington and Chapin side of the lake. You come up here, it gets super country and it just gets beautiful. It's so serene. Wait till you get up into this river a little bit more. It's just, if you've ever wanted to live on a lake but also have the big water views, but be able to come all the way up here at the top end and have that country living lifestyle where no one's up here, and being that I'm filming this on a Wednesday, I doubt there will be many people up here at the sandbar on the river when we get to our end point. But we're going to continue through this bridge here. This bridge is actually going into Newberry County. This is going to be the Prosperity side of the lake, and you got a little marina right here on the right that people put in. They do have a fuel dock there, so if you do make it all the way up here, you do have fuel options while you're here. We're going to pass through the bridge, and then we're going to be on the actual Saluda River. This bridge marks where the fun begins. Right after this, you really got to keep an eye out. It's going to start getting narrow. Most rivers in South Carolina, as long as you stay in the center, you're okay. This one has some exceptions. When we get closer to where we're going to end this video, it's sandbar. You want to watch out for some boulders, but let's just cruise through, and I'll meet you at the sandbar next. Let's go. Okay, we made it. So now this is the nice sandbar that you got here on the Saluda River, and I absolutely love the fact there's nobody up here right now. Of course, I'm here on a Wednesday, nobody's hanging out, but there's no houses, there's no anything remotely even near here, and that's what's so unreal about it, and such a nice place to be able to come to. So I'm gonna throw my anchor out right quick because I don't beach this thing. There's still rocks in this sand for me, and then we'll get up in the air and you can see all this beauty here on the Saluda River. All right, so I know you loved what you saw here, and like I was telling you, it's so peaceful. There's no houses, no stores, no towns. It's just the trees and beautiful Saluda River up here. Now you were able to see the big water on Lake Murray, and I was able to bring you all the way up here, so I hope you got to experience and enjoy what Lake Murray is all about. If you've never ever seen it before, or if you've been curious about it, you pretty much saw half the lake today. But here on the Saluda River, man, I love it. I love coming up here because, like I said, obviously it's a Wednesday. There's nobody up here right now. On the weekends, you'll see some more people up here. But it's just great to come up to the top end of the lake and you get away from everything. Like I said, no houses, nothing. It's complete country up here. But hey, if you're thinking about South Carolina or thinking about Lake Murray area, I'd love to be able to help you. Like I said, I'm a realtor here in South Carolina. We also serve the Grand Strand, North Myrtle Beach, Pawleys Island, you name it. Plus here on Lake Murray, Columbia, Lexington, Chapin areas, we got you. So if you're looking to be in South Carolina or thinking about moving, I'd love that opportunity to help you. But right here on this sandbar, I'm gonna enjoy myself a nice lunch, and I'm gonna fuel back up and I'm gonna head all the way back to Lexington, which is another 35 miles. So I will catch you on the next video. See ya.